So I'm gonna record this Delirium Manifesto reading because I think if people are overreacting, yeah, like there's a couple of things in it that are shit, which is fair, but I think Reddit and stuff are overreacting. I'm gonna put this t-shirt over my knee because it makes me comfortable and go fuck yourself. Monster damage, something something deeper into the mist, something something. The monster damage bonus scales up to 30% increased, which isn't 30% more, it's 30% increased. But that being said, it doesn't really tell you how much the base damage are. There we go, some skills might be overtuned. Yeah, it feels like it. I'm getting one tapped by shit that isn't even deep. But yeah, okay, so rewards bar, something something, you touch the thing, something something. I'm assuming you've read this, which is why I'm not reading it out loud. Something the rate which reward bar doesn't fill up no matter how deep you are. So if you go deeper, you don't get more reward bar, which makes kinda sense because they like don't want to encourage low level map farming, and like I'm okay with this, but if the monsters are killing us quicker the deeper you go, but we're not getting rewarded for deeper we go, it does feel kind of shit as like a generic player. But I can understand not doing this. But of course Reddit's going to be like, hey, give me this, and so we're going to get it, and that's fine. I don't really care about this, but that's fine. On death effects, I think are complete bullshit, so this is a good thing that if they're going to change it, but I don't think they are going to change it. But really, it's like old Volatile Dead, right? Old Volatile Dead existed for ages, everyone hated it. They're like, okay, we'll make Volatile Dead skill-based, so now it spawns this orb thing, and if you're paying attention, you can get out of the way. Everyone loved that. And now that that's in the game, and it's been in the game for like a year or something, they're like, you know what we need? We need Volatile Dead back, the old one. Let's bring that back and just fuck everyone that's playing RF or something that's, I don't know, melee? Anyway, continue. Delirium on side previous content. I mean, it kind of works, kind of doesn't. It's yeah, you don't get any bonuses to the bar for doing it. Bonus content, make it fair, sure, whatever. I don't really see any reason to do it. It doesn't like it doesn't. It from what I can tell, it doesn't give you like rewards to the whatever the fuck the loot bar is. Item value vacuuming. That's fair enough. It's stupid. I don't want it. Depth meter. What? Uh, yeah, I guess. But if it's not, if like the depth isn't increasing the like loot bar, the rewards bar, then what's the point of having a depth meter? I mean, you assume you're getting deep. For the circle from where it starts, I don't really care. I mean, everything here is what people care about. Performance. It felt really good before the first patch, but that might be due to the fact that every single person, like everyone, like the game Delirium came out, 3.10 came out, everyone loved the frame rate, even with the servers under intense load, it was fine. Then they brought out that first patch that fixed a couple of things, and the frame rate, like, it just tanked for, like, everyone I know what says that patch killed the frame rate in Delirium encounters. I don't think that's exactly what's causing it. I mean, this seems like a very specific thing that's only happening to a couple of people, kind of thing. But like the generic FPS drops that I'm experiencing are pretty much just the fact that my build has gotten more complicated and like is tanking shit. So maybe this performance bug in relation to the fact that I got past Act 5 is what's causing it. Because if I take my jank-ass build and go back to Act 1 and clear, there's no tankiness at all in the frame rate when I enter a Delirium. But if I'm doing it in maps, there is. So maybe it's like damage calculation related. I don't know. Visibility. Legitimately, I used a post-processing effect with NVIDIA to just turn my game black and white, and I could see better in Delirium than with color. So, I don't know. Maybe use that. Something bindable, that seems cool. Okay, yeah, the only one in here that I think is bullshit is the on-death effects. Everything else I think is justified. People that say otherwise are over-complaining, but what do I know, I'm just a scrub. Yeah. So, yeah, they are doing the whole thing where they balance it around people that can move really fast, and then the people who can't move fast are the ones getting shit on. So, what are you gonna do? I guess. It's probably hard for them to make something that is both hard for clear speed and hard for people who are shit. But the problem is they probably test all this using just spawned in preset builds that are like they balance it all around zoomy builds that they have in the office. I'm speaking out of my ass. I don't know how they balance stuff. But do they actually play the League content with a really shit build and see how it feels. Like play it with like a really shit. Play it with like a Mathel build for Play it with like a gym build, like a Reddit build. Play with a Reddit build for like 10 hours and see if you're having fun, because that's the majority of your player base. And then once you're having fun with the shit builds, balance it around avoiding speed clear. Maybe not on death effects, but maybe like just slows and shit. Like that's why I'm okay with the paralyzing, the wasting, and all that crap. Sure, there's ones that make you like take more damage that are kind of shit, but you deal with that as a player. But the ones that like slow you down, I'm perfectly fine with the slow effects. But the flat on death effects that just like damage instantly are a bit bullshit. Anyway, that's all I thought of when I read this. I think Reddit's a bunch of over complaining monsters, and this is the only one that really matters. But hey, everyone's got their own opinions, and this is mine. Yep.